everybody, it's me, Jeanette, and I got some crazy stories about psychiatrists I've had. Let's start in San Diego. So in San Diego, I had this doctor, and he was Navy, and he was still just getting ready to get out of the Navy, but he had his own office for psychiatry. So I went there a few times, and he didn't have, the space he rented, there was no office phone or anything. He just used his regular cell phone, for things like that. Well, one day, because he told me to call him in a certain amount of time for an appointment, I called for an appointment, and nobody answered, and I called, and then it was just, and then all of a sudden the phone number was disconnected, which was really crazy. So it's like, okay, I gotta get a new psychiatrist. So while waiting for a new psychiatrist, I ran out of my medication, which was Effexor. Oh, the side effects were so bad from that. But then I had to go to the emergency room just to get some. Okay, and then another one I had in San Diego was this really old guy. I mean, he was great. I think he said he was something like he's in his 90s, and he was retired from the military, and he just did it because he liked to. He still worked because he liked to. And he was great. But then one time I got a phone call and telling me we have to cancel my appointment because he passed away. So that sucked. Another one in San Diego, I was about 5 minutes late, so I'm checking into my appointment because I had somebody take me and they got lost. So I'm about 5 minutes late, and so I sign in, and then I see that his door's open and he's talking to, drug reps, or they get a certain amount of money for prescribing medicines from the drug reps. And he said he's busy right now. Since I was 5 minutes late, he's too busy right now, so I'll have to make another appointment. I was like, okay, so then that was on to getting another one. So then in Maryland, I had some crazy ones. One of them was, he seemed pretty good at first, and then all of a sudden one day he said he's no longer taking insurance. So I thought, okay, I'll just find another one. And every time I went in there, I paid like a copay, a copay, and they never told me I owed anything else. So then all of a sudden one time I get a big bill in the mail. After I stopped going, I get this big bill in the mail. I think it was like $500 saying I owed it, when I knew I did not owe it, and I just had to pay a copay with my insurance. And then so I kept calling him, and then I got another notice saying I'm gonna have to go to court, and then come to find out a little bit later that this guy, I don't know if he's still licensed in Maryland to practice, but he had lost his license to practice in Pennsylvania for giving out illegal drugs and just prescribing things to people that didn't need drugs and stuff, and all kinds of other crazy charges. So he lost his license. So then somehow he was practicing in Maryland again. So eventually he just disappeared, but that was crazy. Another one I had, this one was recommended by the Psychology Today magazine. Sometimes a section of recommendations for your area. So she seemed okay, and took a long time with me, but she was so slow. Her movements were so slow. And then when she had to fill paperwork out for me to get my ABA and autism training and other stuff, she was so slow, and she couldn't, and it was like she was on drugs. She couldn't figure out what paper goes to which and which way to pile it, and it was just taking forever. So yep, I had to get another one. And then I had another one office. It was going great. I liked the lady, and then she went on vacation for a while, so I had to get another doctor. And he was okay at first, and then all of a sudden they were moved to this bigger office. It was the same building, and their staff was gone. And whenever I would call to make an appointment or get my medication refills, nobody would answer. The phone would ring and ring, or I'd leave a message and nobody would answer. And this went on for like a month. Good thing I had medication. And then one time just before that, I had went in, and the psychiatrist was working the desk because he said the staff was not there. So I don't know what happened to the staff, but then so I wasn't getting my medication. And then a couple times I finally did get in touch with the doctor, and he said he'd put my medication in, but he never did. So that was off to another one. Let me see. Yeah, I think that sums it up. But yeah, I've had some I've had some pretty weird psychiatrists. Now, right now I have a really good one. I like her a lot. So, so far nothing weird has happened, but I've just had the worst of luck with psychiatrists. So yeah, just because they go to school and stuff doesn't mean that they're perfect, and I mean, it doesn't mean they know all the answers and they're the right person for you. So I just thought I would share this with you. If you liked this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. Oh wait, I said goodbye too soon. So I forgot to tell you about one of my psychiatrists I had here. I only seen a couple times too, because he said it's impossible for me to be autistic because I was married. Autistic people cannot get married, even the high functioning ones. Seriously? Well, I have friends who have autism and are married. What a miracle. Okay, just thought I would share that. Now I'm going. Bye bye.
Same. Nobody will ever know. And it's the kind of limbo that I'm in. When are you gonna let me slowly touch your skin?